Well, first and foremost, I think about the children and what is it going to be. There's over 25,000 children in Hamilton that live at or below the poverty line. So my first thought every morning is the children.
The Spectator for the last few years has been running a series of articles with the label Code Red. And what we learned was that some of the neighborhoods in Hamilton are as poor as developing world countries halfway across the world. And that is, I think, a shocking thing for many Hamiltonians, and it should be.
And they shouldn't be called inner city anymore. CityKidz expounds itself well beyond city borders. Stony Creek, the mountain, there's children everywhere that need what CityKidz has to offer.
And I think CityKidz sets out to break that cycle of poverty by really bringing people up and giving these kids a sense of purpose and a sense of self-worth.
It's important for CHCH, just in terms of our outreach, to be attached to an organization like CityKidz because the work is so important. Maybe it's uncomfortable sometimes talking about the poverty rate, but it's important to battle. And again, Todd's in the front lines here, so we support that in every way.
And when I think of where CityKidz is at today, 2,300 kids being visited every week, thousands of them boarding our big red buses. We've got some great facilities. We continue to improve our programs, yet we're not as successful as we need to be, and we need to continue pushing ourselves forward.
Pick the cause you want to be part of and make a difference in somebody's life. And I think this is why so many people have volunteered at CityKidz. It's about the youth. They are the future. Let's help them.
One of the needs that we continue to have is that we're looking for people who are willing to come alongside and become child sponsors. It's one of the best ways that people can get involved to sponsor and support CityKidz from a financial perspective. Because we've been doing this for so long, we've been able to take a look at the cost it takes to reach one child. And so we have these factors and figures wound up, and we've been able to now show people that if they're able to sponsor at $33 a month, what we can do to transform a kid's life. How they can bridge the gap between where a child is in their life and then start their journey at CityKidz and launch them into success.
This is not a charitable donation. This is a return on a huge investment that we make to the youth of this city. To me, the high quality of sponsors and supporters that they have is validation to me that other people other than us have done some serious homework about CityKidz and determined that this is an excellent organization to make an investment.
I've been doing this for 20 years, and after 20 years you learn that there's a lot of reasons. Everybody has a story. So it's easy to come and judge statistics and judge single moms and single dads and people living in poverty. But when you get to know their story and you visit them every single week, you start to recognize this could just have easily been me. And I see that sense of little boy lost in the kids of CityKidz. And some of them are at varying scales of that love and hope, and it's those kids that are at the center and the core of this mission. They all need to be loved. They all need to be filled with hope, and they all need to be validated that their existence is meaningful and that God has a plan for their life.